can't go down looking with runners in scoring position. That's not going to make your coach happy. And 40 fouls off another one out of play. She's battling here with runners in scoring position here in the top of the first. This is 5 or 6 pitch at bat so far for 40. It's a 0-2 count still. The 0-2, that's a change of pace, popped up to the right side, and that will get down. That was a change up there, left it a little high. 40 able to just check back her swing almost. She got her front foot planted and was able to check the bat back in enough time to make contact there. The 0-2 again, that one's high and outside, and it'll be 1-2 now to 40.
Definitely at bat that it stays in the pitcher and hitter as they are with such a long at bat.
Yes, yes it does.
I think we 4 next week.
The 1-2 from Weber, and they're going to get a call blowing inside, but it's called for strike 3, and that will
Call third strike's at the top of the first.
They get 2 runners on,
For the
one
Hawks,
from a
no
walk
runs,
and then 1 from an
no
error.
hits, 1 error, and 2
But
out
they
stranded.
2 stranded as Weber
We go to the bottom of the
3
first,
strikeouts.
no score.
We'll head to the bottom of the first, back in 30 on WPRE. Pitcher's name Malia, right? Okay. Yep.
I got these guys here. 7 spot.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Okay.
Instead of what the assistant coach told me.
Okay.
I don't think she's at the end. I think she's up here.
Sounds good. We'll go that way.
We'll get there one.
Welcome back here to Potosi High School. Excuse me, trying to get the lineups figured out. We're trying to figure out where the flex position will be batting for Potosi, but good part about it is we're gonna find out here pretty soon.
2 up here in the bottom of the first.
Scoreless
Leading
top
things
of the
off,
first for the
the
Hawks.
shortstop,
They had
number
runners in
5,
position. Obviously, you just couldn't get them
Michaela
across.
Bauer.
But the best part about it is, you want to get runners across, but you get runners on to start things. That's always good to see your top of the order getting on base.
Yeah, Weber did a really nice job. She worked up the side. She called her nerves after.
Hey, Malia is gonna go on
She
that.
was
Okay.
a little bit rattled
In
after
the
that
6th
first walk,
spot?
but we'll
Yep.
see here what Scout Hall can do as a
Probably.
freshman in her first
Like she's
ever
listed,
pitch.
so no Tim at all.
High on the
Well, I
first
don't
pitch
know.
from Hall there as
I'll
she
come back.
Yeah,
is
just
attacking
double
the
ask
batter.
for
It's
me.
Michaela Bauer.
She's gonna hit in the
shortstop
6th
for
spot.
Potosi-Cassville up to bat first. She looks at a strike in there. The count is even at 1 apiece to Bauer.
Okay.
Hall ready to pitch again, working quickly. That one's fouled straight back, and it's 1-2 now on Bauer. Hall, I would compare her to Brent Suter in the pace with which she pitches. So if you're familiar with the Milwaukee Brewers, Brent Suter hardly ever leaves the rubber as a pitcher. Hall hasn't really left the circle yet.
And you can see that as that one misses outside 2-2 count, Hall, she's working quick, and she's throwing quick. I mean, it seems like she's got some good velocity on her pitches so far. That one missed a little bit out in the way. She's amped up trying to get a strikeout here.
2-2 the count. Hall with the pitch. That one's squared away and sent into left field, but a diving catch there.
Nice diving catch and left for the first out.
Left fielder, Mackenzie Knapp. So Knapp able to come in and make a great play. And
Now at the plate, the left fielder,
first out,
number
off the
12,
bottom of the
Seeger.
first. For the Hawks.
Batting in the 7th spot after the
Good
highlight.
jump on that one. It was a little bit of an awkward slide out left field.
Yep.
She got the glove underneath and she showed it.
Yes,
to me
you're right, I
umpire.
can't count.
Nice
Okay.
first
Thanks.
out.
Where you at, teacher?
Now up
Not
to
a good
bat
one.
for Potosi-Cassville is Paige Seeger, the left fielder for Potosi-Cassville. And she looks at a ball for the first pitch. It is 1-0 to Seeger. That one misses high as well, 2-0 to Seeger. Hawks have the infield in on the left side of the infield, third and shortstop in. And the 2-0 to Seeger. That one's connected and sent back out to left. This one will hop in front of Knapp and she'll corral it and send it in to the
Page
shortstop.
with the base hit to left field to get things started. With one down and a runner on first, coming to the plate, the catcher, Jessica Noonan.
The first runner on base here for Potosi-Cassville.
Opposite field, little just there, nice approach there by Seeger, dumps it off, and we'll see how Potosi-Cassville does with runners on base now.
Up to bat now for Potosi-Cassville, Jessica Noonan. She looks at that first pitch ball. Scout Hall ready to pitch again here, the 1-0. That one is fouled back out of play, and will be even at 1.
Yeah, going back to Hall, don't have too much on her since she's a freshman this year, hasn't played at all, but she grew up around the sport of softball. Both her parents are coaches. She's been at the softball diamond most of her life, so she's comfortable here despite this being her first time.
1-1 to Noonan is popped up.
Noonan's going to pop out and foul territory to the first baseman. With 2 down, coming to the plate, the third baseman, Shay Seeger.
For Shay Seeger, the third baseman for Potosi-Cassville Co-op. 2 down, runner on first here. Seeger will step in.
What's your numbers? What is that number? 14?
Coming up next is Walsh.
First pitch, line to the shortstop.
Line drive to the shortstop for out number 3 for Shay.
By Allie Wall, a line drive
In the bottom of the first.
So
Potosi-Cassville, no
one
runs,
hit for
1 hit,
Potosi-Cassville, but
no errors, and 1 left stranded. We go to inning number 2, score still tied 0-0.
Top of the second, and we'll be back in 1 on WPRE.
It's okay.
So guys, that word that they just came up is Weber is going to hit for herself in the 7th spot.
So no Tim.
So no Tim
Okay, thank you.
for now. So yeah, it goes Ryder, then Weber, Bierman, Bryce Becker.
Yep.
Okay.
We're back here at Potosi High School, top of the second here, between Pershing Lady Hawks and Potosi-Cassville Co-op Girls High School volleyball here tonight on WPRE. Or softball, sorry. And we're scoreless here in the top of the second. The Hawks are up to bat, and it'll be Macy Banasic to lead things off for Prairie du Chien.
Yeah, about half the inning, Potosi-Cassville, some nice contact.
Leading off the top of the second for Prairie du Chien, the third baseman, Macy Banasic.
Yes, indeed. A diving catch from Mackenzie Nash, high one, and it'll be 0-1 to the senior. Weber ready again. That one's fouled off to the left side by Banasic, and it'll be 0-2
For the next game, if you
to the third baseman.
extend this window a little bit.
I don't know the last time, maybe this is, I'm trying to announce or jinx it, speak it into existence. I don't know the last ball there, and it's 1-2 to Banasic.
Funny how that one always
Yeah, always works, right? Always try it with free throws and with balls and strikes.
Yeah, she looks locked in now.
Weber with the 1-2. That one's
4 strikeouts, 2 heads in swing, so she's throwing pitches, giving Prairie the opportunity to hit them. They're just not connecting.
It's been like
up to bat now for the Hawks. It's Lily. Potosi-Cassville defense ran in. The minute Cron went to square up the bunt, they ran. Weber with the pitch. A bunt again from Cron. That one's down in front, but they're going to call foul ball.
Creep up. Now she's going back a little bit. Corner infielders in a bit here for Cron.
Catcher for Potosi-Cassville.
Oh, pop handed by Noonan behind the plate for out number 2. I've always been quiet shots.
I keep you on my mind both day and night.
Leading things off in the bottom of the second for Potosi-Cassville, number 14, the first
Back here to
baseman.
Girls High School softball. Got it right there that time. We're on opening night here across the state of Wisconsin, and we have a scoreless game here in the bottom of the second. Up to bat for the Potosi-Cassville Co-op will be number 14, Aspen Walsh.
Yeah, neither pitch count too high.
But both pitchers looking very strong here in the early going. The 2-2.
I know the off speed was coming, but it was a good pitch and a nice battle off.
And a pitch I don't surprise you. She goes back to the heater there. But that one's high and outside. So full count here now to Walsh. She's leading off the bottom of the second for Potosi-Cassville. The 3-2. Popped up to the right side and caught there by Kennedy at first base.
Walsh pops out and foul to fielder, Kylie Ryder.
Behind, that's the second pop out to Allison Kennedy over there at first base, both from right-handed hitters. So,
Which is a changeup from what we saw in the first inning where they were hitting balls out to left field.
Yeah, so that speed of Hall, I think she's varying it nicely.
First pitch here now to Kylie Ryder is a ball low. Ryder playing right field for Potosi-Cassville. Looks at a second ball outside. 2-0 now. All ready to pitch again. The 2-0. Popped up. We'll see if that stays in play, and it will not. That'll be out of play. And it'll go to 2-1 now.
Did you bring your glove, Cody?
I did not bring a glove. Did you see that viral video from the Texas Tech baseball announcer? If you haven't seen that yet, you got to go find it on YouTube. But line drive right back to him. They had the open windows like we have in front of us here. He just caught it with his bare hand. Waited to cry until he was off camera.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one that's gonna hurt the next day. That's pretty cool to go live for.
Yes, exactly.
We'll see if we get that this year.
2-1 here now to Ryder. She swings through a good pitch there from Hall, and it's even at 2-2. One out here, bottom of the second. Girls high school softball opening night here between Potosi-Cassville and Potosi. The 2-2 swung on and missed there from Ryder in a
Now the plate, the pitcher,
High school
only a Weber.
Scout Hall.
yes.
Sitting at home as well.
Yes.
Also, Peyton, a Team USA softball player. So
Oh, wow,
it really
okay.
runs in the family there.
Strike on the outside corner for Hall, and it's 0-1 here now to the pitcher, Malia Weber. She will hit for herself. So that was the confusion with the Potosi-Cassville lineup. We didn't know if they were going to have a flex position, what they were going to do, but Weber wants to hit, and she's quickly down 0-2 as Hall not being very friendly to the opposing pitcher. We see that in baseball a lot. The opposing pitchers will take it easy. Breaks her out on 3 straight, and 1, 2, 3 go.
3 down for Potosi-Cassville in the second.
And we'll head
We go to the
top
third,
Still
still no score.
Rock to the east, rock to the west, the teams together, I love them.
You keep trying to call me? I keep getting a duo call. Okay, that's why I just was freaking out because you had like 6 of them. Alright, so. Bye. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not doing that. It's scoreless as we head to the top of the third here between Potosi-Cassville Co-op and the Prairie Lady Hawks. Hope Martin up first for the Hawks here. And this top of the third, she's batting in the 9th position for the Hawks. As I mentioned, Jake, 186 softball games going on in the state of Wisconsin. Some area games going on. Lancaster at River Ridge, Beaumont at Dodgeville, Benton-Shellsburg at Highland, and
Leading up, top of the
Riverdale,
third
just to name a
for
few.
the Lady
We'll
Hawks.
go over a few
The
more
right
as we go
fielder,
along here
Hope
tonight.
Martin.
But just awesome to see sports be back here in Wisconsin in full force. Everyone playing on the same night. It's great to see.
Yeah, and like you mentioned earlier before the game, big shout out to those umpires, and the games wouldn't be able to happen without them.
Yeah,
So.
take 2 umpires for every single one of those games I just mentioned. You know, all 186 plus the 160 baseball and all the other sports going on as well. As Hope Martin takes a strike here to start the top of the third. Weber deals. That one catches the inside corner. 0-2 to Hope Martin. Weber ready to deal again. That one on the outside. Good location there from Weber. Obviously 0-2, so she's trying to get Martin to chase, and she put it right where the catcher wanted it. It'll be 1-2 now. That one swung on and missed from Martin, and another strikeout.
Strikeout starts the third inning for Potosi-Cassville. We go back to the top of the order. Now hitting Drew Fuller.
And we'll head back to the top of the order.
Fuller reached on a walk in the first.
Drew Fuller. Fuller looks at a ball. 1-0 to her.
Yeah, we'll see how both of these pitchers do second time through the order. It's a key here for pitchers of any caliber.
Yeah, any level, any whatever you're playing, having to face batters the second and third time through is where you really see what you got for the day. As Fuller takes another pitch high and outside, 2-0 to her. 1 out here, top of the third. The 2-0 swung on, popped up the right side, and that one's going to get out of play here. And it'll be 2-1 to Fuller. Still scoreless here, top of the third in this opening night game between Potosi-Cassville Co-op and the Potosi Lady Hawks. And Weber ready to deal the 2-1. Swung on, popped up to the left side this time, and that one is also going to get out of play. Lucky souvenir for a fan.
So you would think like laws of baseball, she's behind on one, baseball and softball. She's behind on one in front of the next one. We'll see if this one...
If she can square this one on, put it right on the nose.
Yeah, find some green out there maybe.
It's 2-2 to Fuller. 1 out here, top of the third. And Weber set the deal, swung on, popped up to the shortstop. And she'll make the play back.
Bauer makes the play at short for out number 2.
And that was Bauer with the play there. So 2 down here now.
Coming to the plate with 2 down.
Third.
Scout Hall.
Scout Hall, the pitcher for the Hawks, up for her second appearance of the evening. Hall was a strikeout victim back in the first inning. She'll take a ball here to start off her second at-bat.
A bit of a newbie in here, as you mentioned earlier, but is it pretty common that both pitchers are hitting, or is that a little bit out of the ordinary?
It kind of depends. It really, it just depends on who's pitching each and every day. Some teams won't do it at all, but obviously for most of the time, your pitcher's going to be your best athlete, so you want to get them at bats as well. But there's no really rhyme or reason to why teams do it or not, from what I've seen watching high school softball and baseball. 2-0 here, now to Hall. She swung on that one, driven towards left center, and that's going to get down out there and towards the wall. Scout Hall around second, and she will dig for third. The throw is high, and she's in there safely.
Hall's going to beat the throw at third base for a 2-out triple.
For Scout Hall. That's a great thing you want to do if you're a pitcher. Help yourself out a little bit. She'll get herself into scoring position.
So 2 down in the third, coming to the plate, Allie Wall.
She ripped it out to left center.
Yeah, the center fielder had a chance to get on that one, just barely missed it, almost went to the fence, and I don't know if Hall barely saw her down out of her corner of her eye, picking her...
Courtesy runner at third for the pitcher, number 17, Ashley
Yes,
Knapp.
she did.
Second time Prairie has somebody on the third base, 90 feet away.
Yes, or 60 feet away,
60
yeah.
feet,
But runner in scoring position here, the third. And we got a pinch runner here as Hall is the pitcher, so with 2 outs in the inning, they'll allow a courtesy runner for her so she can get ready to go and warm up for the next inning. Trying to get a number of the player out there.
Ashley Knapp.
Oh, Ashlyn Knapp out there, okay. At third base. And we are ready to go here now. Up to the plate is Allie Wall. She'll swing on the first one, popped out of play behind us, and 0-1 to Wall. Top of the third here, no score between Potosi-Cassville and Prairie du Chien. The Hawks have a runner in scoring position for the second time here this evening, and looking to get a runner across here with 2 outs. That one swung on again and fouled out of play. 0-2 now to Wall.
Yeah, Wall's had no problem making contact with at least the pitches from Weber. She had a hard hit ground ball to shortstop. There was a bit of a bobble last time. She's got 2 foul balls so far this inning too.
0-2 to Wall. Low, good eye from her there, and it's a 1-2 now. Weber ready again for the 1-2. She deals, swung on, chopped towards third. Play is made, the throw is wide, and Wall will be safe at first. Now she's going towards second. She'll be in there as well, and that ball skips to the outfield. Wall will take off for third, and she makes it into third base. So
Prairie du Chien's going to push across the first run.
different errors on
ball
the
by
play.
Wall.
The runner will score from third.
Ball's going to move
on a
to
throwing error
third.
to first, and
Couple
then
errors.
Wall will advance to second and then third again on a throwing error. I don't know how you want to score that, Jake. That's up to you, but
Yeah, it was a tough play for the shortstop. Good wheels there from Wall, so we give her a single and then a couple throwing errors. She's at third base now, another chance for Prairie to score.
so they lead it 1-0 here, top of the third. First runner across for the season for the Lady Hawks.
Now batting, Allison.
Angela Knapp able to score on the base hit from Allie Wall as Kennedy gets into one, hit towards short again. Throw is made this time from Bauer.
Strong throw from Bauer to end
That
the
will
inning.
do it for the Hawks in the top of the third. They're able to get a runner across. Scout Hall able to help herself by hitting a triple, and then pitch ran for Angela Knapp able to score. So the Hawks lead it 1-0 as we
Two
get
errors
to the
and one
bottom
out
of the third.
stranded.
Back in
We go to the bottom of the third. Prairie du Chien 1, Potosi-Cassville 0.
Couldn't have my lid on tight. I keep smelling this.
Leading off the bottom of the third for Potosi-Cassville, the second baseman, number 24,
Welcome back here to
Bierman.
Potosi High School girls high school softball here tonight. Potosi-Cassville taking on the Prairie du Chien Lady Hawks. Hawks able to get a run across in the top of the third. Now here looking to play some defense in the bottom half as Scout Hall still on the mound for the Hawks. Will be facing number 24, Emily Bierman for Potosi-Cassville. Hall missed on the first, but comes back with a heater to pick up a strike. It is 1-1 now to Bierman.
As you mentioned earlier, both girls are moving very quick on the mound. It's going to be a quick game.
That one is fouled straight back. Bierman was on it. Just couldn't square it up. It is 1-2 now to the second baseman. Hall ready again. The 1-2. Bounces and hit to the backstop. It is 2-2 now on Bierman.
Get a little bit of off speed there from
Yep.
the freshman. Just
Nope.
to give a new look to.
Yeah, and when you know the fastballs work, you try to mix in some other pitches in favorable accounts. And that one's high there. 3-2 now to Bierman. She's been able to have some patience here at the plate and work a full count. The 3-2 swung on, popped up towards short. Play is made there by Allie Wall.
Top to short for out number 1. plate, the center fielder, Gracie Breitzbecker.
Pretty routine can of corn there for Wall.
Yeah, 6 straight set down from Hall. She settled in after being singled by Seeger in the first. Very nicely, I would say.
That's what we've seen from both pitchers so far, other than obviously Pershing getting a run across last inning, but Weber was able to settle down after her first walk. And Hall doing the same thing for the Hawks as she gets a first pitch strike there to Gracie Breitzbecker. Swung on and missed again. It is 0-2 now to the center fielder. One out here, bottom of the third. Hawks lead 1-0 over Potosi-Cassville. That one's high and outside. 1-2 now.
Common theme to both teams so far, I would say neither side is really too careful up there. They're both ripping away.
Yep, trying to get swings early and often, as that one's fouled off both the catcher and the umpire. Gonna stay at 1-2. Hall back to the mound, ready to go. She deals the 1-2. Swung on and missed. And gets the strikeout here for the second out of the inning.
Number 2.
Now 2 down here.
We move back to the top of the order. Coming to the plate, the shortstop, Michaela Bauer.
And now Bauer back up at the plate for her second opportunity. She had a fly out to left field in her first at-bat. First pitch right down the middle, a strike there from Hall. You could hear the zip on that one as it came in. Bauer ready, and she'll be hit on the pitch as Hall.
The hit batter's going to put a runner on first with 2 down.
Really lose her location.
Coming to the plate, the left fielder,
Bauer, so
Paige Seeger.
a base runner here with 2 down.
Paige 1 for 1 on the night with a single back in the first inning.
On the top half of the inning too, about that second time through the order, we'll see how Scout Hall does.
Yep.
In the second glance for the Potosi-Cassville co-op hitters.
And it was with 2 outs that Prairie was able to get that run across here. So now Potosi-Cassville trying to do a little bit of the same with 2 down and a runner at first. First pitch swung on to the left side, and Knapp can't run it down. It's into left field. She'll throw it home, play at the plate, and Bauer is in. And over to third is Paige Seeger.
Bauer running on the plate, she comes all the way around.
And is
scoring on Seeger's
on the throw.
loop doubled on the left field line, and we're tied at 1.
And we are knotted at 1 here in the bottom.
Paige moves to third on the throw. Coming to the plate now, the catcher, Jessica Noonan.
Look over third base. Macy Benasic kind of fell there. No one really knew who was going to grab it. I believe the runner there, Bauer, didn't pick up the sign she's going to home.
Yeah.
She made it there pretty safely. Very little bit tardy on the throw. And just like we said, 2-out rally, the second time through the order generally comes there. The Blackhawks, the Lady Hawks, as Coach Campbell was out there with his girls.
Yeah, just a ball that got put pretty much in no man's land, a perfect spot to hit it if you're Seeger there. And she just kept on running, got the second, then advanced the third on the throw. But as you said, Bauer hustling around the bases, she knew early on that ball wasn't going to be caught. She took off and got from first to home on the play. And so we're knotted at 1 here, bottom of the third, still 2 outs in the inning. And it will be Jessica Noonan, the catcher, at the plate for Potosi-Cassville, still with a runner out in scoring position at third, looking to drive in the go-ahead run.
Yeah, nice start for the season for Seeger, 2 for 2, single and double with an RBI to her name.
Yeah, you can't complain about that start.
Opposite field both time, I believe, too.
Hall, ready to pitch. That one's high. First time facing adversity, at least in this season, for Scout Hall, the freshman pitcher. Obviously, she's pitched in situations like this before, but not on the varsity level. That one catches the inside corner, and it's 1-1 here now to Noonan. Hall ready to go again. She'll pitch the 1-1. Swung on towards third, towards short, that'll hit through into left. So a base hit for Noonan gets under the
Noonan with a smash single to the left side is going to drive in run number 2.
2-1 1 here in the bottom of the third.
Still a 2 down. Now coming to the plate, the third baseman, Shea Seeger.
Middle of the order for both teams coming through. That was a nice rip there from Noonan. No way that alley wall could have got to that one.
No, a hard hit ball. Probably the hardest hit ball we've seen now that was harder hit than Scout Paul's, as first pitch to Shea Seeger is a ball outside. Runner at first here, 2 outs. Bottom of the third, Potosi-Cassville leads it 2-1. The pitch swung on and ripped to the left side. That's going to be out of play. It'll be 1-1 now to Seeger. We're ready to play here again. Hall with the windup. A little off speed there from her. Just couldn't get it to break soon enough to hit the top of the zone. It'll be 2-1 now. Seeger. Potosi Hawks trying to rally behind their pitcher here, giving her some confidence to get through this inning. And as that one is fouled out of play, and it'll be 2-2 now here.
Interesting to see here. Izzy Crumple behind the plate. She test that arm out if Potosi-Cassville.
Yeah, if Noonan will be running here with 2 strikes, 2 outs. She stays put, and the pitch is high. Ball, so it'll be full count here now to Shea Seeger. Now the runner will be going here.
Check out, grab that ball here.
As we have a timeout on the field, getting the ball back into play. So 2-1, Potosi-Cassville leads it bottom of the third. Full count here now with 2 outs to Shea Seeger with a runner at first. Hall ready. She deals. Swung on, popped up. Stays in play. And the catch is made there by the catcher.
Nice catch by the catcher for out number 3.
Izzy Crumple, thank you. I could not find her on the my scorebook here.
Potosi-Cassville has a 2-out rally.
And so
they score 2 runs on 2 base
does
hits.
their damage with 2 outs, gets 2
One left
runners
stranded.
across. They take a 2-1
We go to the
lead
4th.
to the top of the 4th.
Potosi-Cassville
We'll be back
2,
at 1
Potosi
on
1.
WPRE.
Sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
What room were you subbing in today?
I was there for the
2 up in the 4th for Potosi, 4 days, Panasic, and Cron.
Not too bad. A lot of freshmen.
Back here at Potosi High School, we move to the top of the 4th now. Potosi-Cassville co-op leading 2-1 over the Potosi Blackhawks. Hawks are up to bat here though in the top of the 4th. It will be McKenna Forty, Macy Banasic, and Lily Cron coming to the plate at least for the Hawks as they now trail here for the first time in this season. Leah Weber still on the mound for Potosi-Cassville, now pitching with the lead.
Leading off the
How does that
top of the
change your
4th,
confidence
Potosi,
as a
number
pitcher, you
40,
go from giving up a
McKenna
run
40.
in the top of the 3rd, then your team comes back, helps you, gets 2, and now you go to the 4th with the lead.
Yeah, it can only help your confidence as a pitcher. You're just more loose. You don't feel as you're pressing as much as the pitch comes in, just in the dirt to 40. Yeah, you're just not pressing as much though. It just seems like you have less pressure on you.
You feel like you can attack the strike zone more. You
Yeah.
got some pitches you can work with a little bit, and we'll see if she does just that. Not that she hasn't been attacking the strike zone already here tonight. I believe 5 strikeouts for her, maybe even 6, as 40 swings through one, fouls it off. And it'll be 1-1 now to McKenna Forty.
Yeah, Weber knows she's got a good defense behind her too. Been pretty solid for the most part, especially considering the first game too, like you said.
Yes, exactly. Weber deals the 1-1, swung on by 40 and missed. 1-2 now. second baseman McKenna 40. Weber sets and deals. Swung on and fouled. Left side will stay at 1-2. Top of the fourth here, Potosi-Cassville leads at 2-1. McKenna 40 leading off for the Hawks. Fouls another one back. Were these the two that they got in the battle last time? They were
yeah, big battle
at the
last
plate.
time. 40 ended up striking out, looking actually on one she thought was out of the zone, but good contact from her in her first at bat.
It's a 1-2 now to 40. And the pitch from Weber. Change of speeds. That one's low. It'll be 2-2 now. We've seen both pitchers trying to use that changeup in 1-2 counts, 0-2 counts, knowing they can waste the pitch if need be. As 40 sends one towards third, the throw is made. Good play there from
5-3 round out for out number 1.
Potosi-Cassville, that's Shea Seeger.
Coming to the plate now, the third baseman, Macy Benassi.
As mentioned, there's that defense backing up Weber. Nice play. Pretty routine for the most part, but
And everything in softball is it's accelerated once the ball gets put in play with the shorter baselines. You have to be quick gathering the softball and then making the throw. And it has to be an accurate one with some zip on it, and Seeger did just that.
yeah.
First pitch is a strike to Macy Benassi. That one's high and outside, so 1-1 here now to the third baseman. Benassi steps back in. She's ready to go. Weber on the rubber. She'll deal the 1-1. Swung on by Benassi and missed. That one was high out of the zone. Benassi liked it anyway. It'll be 1-2. Weber sets and deals. Low and inside. 2-2 now to Benassi.
Benassi, one of the 5 victims of the strikeout so far for Malia Weber.
The 2-2. Swung on and ripped towards left. Over the left fielder, and Benassi will get on her horse here. She'll head into second. That's where she'll stop here. She scorched that baseball.
Benassi with the one-out double.
For Potosi-Cassville, that was over the head of Paige Seeger.
Coming to the plate now.
And Benassi now in
Center
scoring
fielder,
position here with
Billy
1 out
Brown.
in the top of the fourth.
Yeah, that one was stunned there from Benassi. She looked a little bit out of source there in that at-bat, chasing that one high one, but she got what she wanted on that 2-2 count, and she sent it to the left field line.
And good job of her laying off that 1-2 pitch down on the inside. You might see people trying to chase, defend with two strikes on her. She laid off and then got the pitch she really liked and sent a frozen rope out into left. Cron now at the plate with the runner in scoring position. She'll get a bunt down up the left side. Cron gets to first as she legs out a bunt. Cron, as you mentioned,
Cron's going to beat out the bunt single to put runners on the corner with 1 down.
And she lays one down and gets to
On
first
the plate,
base.
the
And
left
more
fielder,
importantly, gets
Mackenzie
Benassi
Knapp.
over third with less than 2 outs.
Yeah, really textbook there. That's what she was trying to do that first time. Got that one down the third base line, no play over at third to get Benassi, and then she legs it out. So runners in the corners here. We'll see if Pat Hall puts some motion in here for the girls on the base paths.
Mackenzie Knapp steps to the plate, the senior left fielder for the Lady Hawks. She'll have runners at the corners, 1 out. Hawks trail by 1 here, top of the fourth. Knapp pulls back a bunt, and Benassi thought she was going to lay it down. She got caught in between third and home, but able to get back safely at third. A close play. Cron advances to second. So Knapp, for whatever reason, didn't like that bunt opportunity, pulled it back. Benassi got stuck for a second, but able to get back to third safely.
Yeah, that's a classic play in baseball, softball, get those runners moving.
Bunt here from Knapp, up in the air, and a diving attempt there by the catcher. That's Noonan. She just couldn't get to it, but a valiant effort nonetheless. As Knapp tried to lay down another bunt, and it'll be 0-2 now.
A big at bat here, only 1 out, 2 outs would be huge. take some pressure off of Weber. 0-2 count.
Weber. There's some stressful pitches here again in the fourth. 0-2 count. She'll deal. Swung on and missed by Knapp, so Weber gets the strikeout to get the second out of the inning.
Now 2 down, coming to the plate.
Hope Martin.
The right fielder, Hope Martin.
For the Hawks here with 2 down in the top of the fourth.
The Lady Hawks 3 runners left on base so far.
That's Martin. Next on the first one towards center field. That one's going to get down in the gap. That'll score 2, and Martin heads towards second. She'll stop there with a 2-out, 2 RBI
double is going to drive in 2 as the Lady Hawks jump back in front 3-2.
In the top of the fourth. They lead it 3-2.
We're 2 down back to the top of the order.
Yeah, Reem double.
Drew Fuller.
Rose first pitch, like what she saw, sent it to right center field. No chance for the right fielder out there. And Prairie takes a lead on some back and forth action here.
Yeah, it's an exciting softball here and some hard-hit balls here from the Hawks here. Again, second time through the order, doing some damage. That's a high pitch that'll head to the backstop, so Martin will head over to third. And we're back to the top of the order, and Drew Fuller now third time through the order for the Hawks.
That's something so valuable too, having a ninth hitter that can send it, just spray a double.
Yes, and bring 2 runners in and now be in scoring position for the top of the order as Fuller swings through one, and it's 1-1 with 2 outs here, top of the fourth. Weber set to deal. Swung on, and that one will be caught there at third base. A great play there by the third baseman for Potosi-Cassville.
Nice play from Shea Secret at third for the third out.
Stab there
At
at
the top of the fourth, Perdicine pushes across 2 runs.
Potosi-Cassville as the Hawks
3 hits.
get 2, a 2 RBI, 2
leave
out
1 left
double
stranded.
from Hope
Go to
Martin.
the bottom of the fourth.
Manasek and
Score now,
Khan.
Perdicine
Hawks
3,
lead it 3-2. We'll head to the
Potosi-Cassville
bottom of the
2.
fourth. Back in 1 on WTRE.
2 up in the bottom of the fourth for Potosi-Cassville, Walsh, Ryder, and Weber.
High School Hawks with a 2-run top of the fourth take the lead back from Potosi-Cassville. As you mentioned, Jake
started things off in the bottom of the fourth. The first baseman, Aspen Walsh.
And it's 3-2. Perdicine leads it in the bottom of the fourth. Scout ball still on the mound here for the Lady Hawks. Off the bat first here now for Potosi-Cassville will be Aspen Walsh. First pitch swinging, fouls it off to the left side, and it'll be 0-1 to Walsh.
Paul not really showing any signs of slowing down mentally or physically. She's pounding the strike zone and still moving quick.
That one swung on towards second base, and 40 will
Up to second for out number 1.
2 pitches, 1 out for Hall.
One
That's what
out,
you like to
that'll
see
bring
in
up
the
Kylie Ryder, the right fielder.
Quick outs. 1 down here to start the fourth. And Kylie Ryder up to the plate now with 1 down here, bottom of the fourth. First pitch swinging again, foul ball to the left side.
Ryder, one of the 3 strikeout victims so far for Scout Hall.
Hall deals the 0-1. Just outside. And and it'll be 1-1.
See that frame?
Actually, yeah, I
job?
did see the frame
Easy
job there.
couple.
Yeah.
It's a long start. and
Yes, a great effort though, if you can pull it off. That one just high, so 2-1 to Ryder. Hall deals the 2-1. That one catches the inside corner, and that's 2-2 now. Ryder
Right
did
in
this.
this start too. Sorry,
Yes.
pardon me, Cody, but nailing that inside corner is really vital in this game.
Yes, it is. And she goes for it again, just misses, and it'll be 3-2 now to Ryder. Full count here, 1 out, bottom of the 4th. Hall to deal, swung on and missed from Ryder, and a strikeout for Hall, her 4th of the evening. And there's 2 down here now in the
But 2
bottom.
down coming to the plate, the pitcher, Malia Weber.
Leah Weber now up to the plate for Potosi-Cassville. 2 down here, bottom of the 4th. Hawks lead 3-2. Hall deals, high and outside, ball 1.
Looks as though Hall still does have a good velocity. It hasn't dropped off too much here in 3 2/3 inning. We'll see if she can keep that velocity.
That one low and outside. 2-0 now. To Weber. Hall set, deals again. Swung on and missed. 2-1 now to the opposing pitcher. Weber was one of the strikeout victims as well. On 3 pitches back in the 3rd inning, I believe. As she checks her swing there, it'll be 3-1. And Weber looking to get a 2-out base runner here. If she can draw a walk. And she does just that.
Weber works the 2-out walk.
Weber.
Now the runner on first and 2 down coming to the plate. Second baseman, Emily Behrman.
2 out, you gotta watch out. They like to rally, and it'll be Emily Bierman to try to do just that for Potosi-Cassville.
You really want to avoid walks as much as possible in these late stages.
That one low for a ball. So Scout Hall here takes an extra breather, looks over to the dugout. Big breath in, big breath out, trying to gain her composure. That one, ground ball towards second, 40, gathers, throws to Kennedy, and that'll be the 4th out
43
of
ground
the
out
inning.
going to end the inning.
Good play there from 40.
No runs,
Gets
no
out of the
hits,
inning.
no errors, and a runner left
A
stranded.
walk, left stranded
Go to
at
the
first. We'll head to the 5th.
3-2 in Prairie Machine.
Prairie leads Potosi-Cassville back in 1 on
Open the
WB.
5th for Prairie, Hall, Wall, and Kennedy.
Don't be cruel. Your heart is true. I don't want no other. Baby,
Go get a milkshake.
don't stop thinking of me. Don't make
That's what we borrow the card.
over here. You know what I want to say. Don't be cruel. Your heart is true. Why should we be apart? I really love you, baby, cross my heart. Let's walk up to the preacher and let's say hi. Then you'll know you'll have me, and I know that I'll have you. Don't be cruel. Your heart is true.
Back here at Potosi High School, 3-2 with the Hawks lead it over Potosi-Cassville Co-op as we head to the top of the 5th here. And it'll be Scout Hall to lead things off for the Blackhawks. And she'll be followed by Allie Wall and Allison Kennedy will be the first 3 up here.
Beautiful night for softball.
Yes, it's on cover. Yep. Yes, you got that rain coming in tonight. It's starting to cool down here, which I'm sure the players are thankful for, as you're not used to playing out in the 80-degree weather quite yet. So you're not going to complain about low 60s maybe.
Laying things off for the Hawks in the top of the
Better
fifth.
yet, no
pitcher.
snow out here.
Yes,
Sal Hall.
exactly. No snow. On April,
Hall
what is
today
it,
is 1 for
27th,
2.
April 26th.
With a triple and a run
Snow is
scored.
always a good thing. Malia Weber's still out there on the mound for Potosi-Cassville. She pitches into her 5th inning. And it'll be Scout Hall at the plate. First pitch, ball on the inside. 1-0 to Hall.
3-bagger in the last at bat for Hall. Scored the first run of the game.
Weber deals the 1-0. That one's outside as well. 2-0 now to Hall. Weber ready to deal again. Hall steps in. 2-0. Catches the inside corner. 2-1 now to Hall. Great pitch there from Weber. You can see her starting to reel a little bit. Just couldn't catch the outside corner and missed on the first one, but comes back with a beauty of a strike there. Finds the strike zone again. It's now 2-2 to Hall as Weber bears down here. Weber sets and deals the 2-2. Swung on towards second. Gathered, throw made, and secured. And it'll be out
With one down, now
first.
coming to the plate. Shortstop, Ellie Wall.
Play there from Emily Bierman at second base. First out of the inning here in the top of the 5th. Emily Wall now at the plate for the Hawks. Swung on, popped up towards Bierman at second. She'll make the play. And that'll be the second out of the top of the 5th.
Now 2 down in the 5th.
Tom Alley Wall retired.
The hitter is the first baseman, Allison Kennedy.
We'll see if Allison Kennedy can get on for the first time today.
She steps in here now with 2 out in the top of the 5th. Hawks leading 3-2. Weber sets and deals. Swung on by Kennedy towards left field. That one looks like it's going to get to foul territory. Good effort there by the left fielder. That is Paige Seeger. A good attempt at that one, but too far out of play. It'll be 0-1 now for Allison Kennedy. Weber set again, ready to pitch. She'll deal the 0-1. In the dirt low, 1-1 now to Kennedy. Kennedy, as you mentioned, Jake, looking to get on for the first time here this evening. Swings at the 1-1, that one's out of play. Off the handle of the bat almost it sounded like, and she sliced it out into
Some good bat
towards
speed
the
there.
school. Yeah.
From Kennedy to even get that one on the bat. It was so far inside.
1-2 now to Kennedy here, 2 outs, top of the 5th. Weber set, deals. Another one sent to the left side by Kennedy. That one out of play. Should have a fan just stand over there while Kennedy's batting and collect a lot of them.
A lot of souvenirs.
Yes. Used to be able to take those to the concession stand for a quarter back in the day.
Yeah. Man, do we sound almost the same?
Yeah, right. Pitch there from Weber high, and it's 2-2. Now in these COVID times, I don't think you can do that anymore, but used to be able to exchange it maybe either for a quarter or an airhead or a freezy, something like that. As Kennedy sends one right back up the middle, good piece of hitting there from Kennedy, and she'll get on with a 2-out single. Her first time
Kennedy with the 2-out single.
reaching first base
That'll
safely.
bring to the plate.
Good job there. We saw her
Second
out in
baseman,
front of a lot of
McConnell
pitches,
40.
almost, I think, 3 consecutive pitches. But she was able to square that one up nicely right back up the middle for a base hit.
Yeah, you can't really ask for a better at bat, making the pitcher Weber work a lot, and then she shoots one right back up the middle, even the opposite field a little bit
13
too.
for
So
34.
great job
Pinch
there
runner.
from Kennedy after she was struggling a bit.
Pinch runner here for Allison Kennedy.
Coming in a pinch run for Allison Kennedy at first base is number 13, Jessie Fuller.
Jessie Fuller will be the pinch runner, number 13 for the Hawks, making her first appearance of the season. Kennedy will be allowed to return to the game.
I think something might be in motion here with the sub.
Yep.
Trying to get another steal run maybe, no pun intended.
As 40 will step to the plate. Look to do some damage here again with 2 outs for the Hawks. Weber set. She'll deal the first pitch. Swung on by 40, right to second base. Bierman shuffles the second. Great play there. Ball never even transitioned. She sent
Play
it
from
right
Bierman at
glove to
second,
glove.
and she shovels it with the glove to second for the force out.
Cassville gets out of the inning.
In the
One
top of the
runner
fifth.
on
No runs, a
by
hit,
Kennedy.
no runners, and 1 left stranded.
Head to the bottom of the
We go to the
fifth.
bottom of
Hawks
the
lead
fifth.
is 3-2. Back
Same
and
score,
forth on
Potosi-Cassville 3. Potosi-Cassville 2. New up in the bottom of the fifth. Potosi-Cassville, Breitspecker, Bauer, and Seeger.
I almost got ruined because I think the shortstop thought she was going first, so she wasn't even at the base almost all the way. And then welcome back here to Potosi High School. We're into the bottom of the fifth here. Hawks lead it 3-2 over Potosi-Cassville Co-op. Scout
Leading things off here in the bottom of the fifth.
for the Hawks.
The center fielder, Gracie Breitspecker.
Gracie Breitspecker at the plate for Potosi-Cassville. First pitch. An attempted bunt there from Breitspecker, but she missed it, and it'll be 0-1.
I'm not sure if she missed it or she pulled it back and it was high.
Did they call a ball on that? That one she bunts down, and it'll be right out in front of the plate. Great play there made by Crumple. And 1 out
Play made
here.
by the catcher on the bunt attempt
In
for
the
the
bottom
first
of the
out. Now at the plate, the shortstop, Michaela Bauer.
Yes, a couple pop-ups too, and then now.
Bauer reached on a hit by pitch in the third inning and came around to score on Seeger's RBI double.
She is playing her position really well.
Yes. Yep. 1 out here now, bottom of the fifth. Hall deals to Bauer, her third plate appearance of the evening. She takes a ball high and outside. That one catches the bottom of the zone. A little off-speed action there from Scout Hall, and it's 1-1 now. Hall deals. Swung on, popped up, and that one will get out of play. Thought Crumple was going to try to scale the fence there.
It wouldn't surprise me how she's been so far.
1-2 now to Bauer. 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth.
Nobody wants to get it. That's so cripple has to get up.
Umpire cleaning off home plate there. And Hall ready to deal the 1-2. High. 2-2 now to Bauer. Hall deals. Swung on. Out towards left. Knapp runs in on it and makes the play for out number 2.
Right to
Good
left
play
for
there
the
from
second out of the
Mackenzie
inning.
Knapp as she tracked the ball
Out of the
all
plate.
way.
The left fielder, Paige Seeger.
Yeah, something I talked about earlier.
Paige tonight 2 for 2 with a single and a double.
You gotta execute early on in the
A
season.
run scored and an RBI.
Communication so much involved in these games. Shortstop, alley wall was running towards Knapp. Knapp calls that one off, and left fielder has the right of it.
Yeah, and it's always hard when those shallow fly balls are hit and you have 3 different players running at the same ball. You have to be able to talk and make your voice heard over the rest. And great job there by Knapp coming in on the ball is always the best way to catch it, and so she calls everyone off and makes the play. First pitch was a ball to Paige Seegert. Second one, she takes a strike there. Good pitch from Hall, and it's a 1-1 to Seegert.
Last time up, Seegert ringing double, and then she got the third on a fielder's choice. She scored the second run.
That one's high to Seegert. 2-1 now. That one outside and low. 3-1 now to Seegert. 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. Hawks lead it 3-2 over Potosi-Cassville Co-op. That one right back to the pitcher, off the glove though, fielded, and throw is not in time as
Seegert's going to beat the throw for
run in after
the 2 down.
The ground ball off the glove of Scout Hall, and
Now coming to the plate,
a tad late trying to
the
get
catcher, Jessica Noonan.
Play, very tough play for Allie Wall. It would have been much easier for Scout Hall, but she was just off the pitching motion, so a little bit off balance. Nothing hurt too much. It was nice to see Hall still has control and is giving up free passes at this juncture.
Yep. And just, yeah, great effort by Wall, as you mentioned, to even make that play close after the deflection on the mound.
Noonan comes to the plate, 1 for 2 on the night. An RBI single back in the third
Plate
inning.
now for Potosi-Cassville, Jessica Noonan. With 2 outs here, runner at first. First pitch, strike. And Hall has Noonan down 0-1. And I think we might get a pinch runner here. And that will be the case. I believe that's number 3 running in. It is. I don't think we have that number on our
I
list.
think it's Mara.
Who is that, guys? I don't have that number.
Mara Vogelsberg.
Mara Vogelsberg. We have her down as number 4, but we're going to say she's number 3.
I think she's 3 for tonight, but yeah, she's usually 4.
3 running for 12.
And that will be the case here, as Vogelsberg is at first now here. The runner with 2 down, bottom of the 5th. 0-1 is the count to Jessica Noonan. And we are ready to play again. Hall sets, deals. Ball just inside. Good take there from Noonan. And it's 1-1.
And Noonan drove in Seegert, who just reached on that bang-bang play there, so we'll see if she could keep her good day at the plate going.
She sends one out into left center. That one's going to get towards the wall. That one is out of here.
Noonan's going to touch them all with a 2-run homer.
She takes a 1-1 pitch and sends it deep out of here to left field.
That'll put Potosi-Cassville back in front, 4-3 on the 2-run shot from the catcher, Jessica Noonan.
By Jessica Noonan.
That will add to her update.
Yeah, you spoke it into existence there. You can tell by the way Mackenzie Knapp turned out there left field that it was going to be hit deep, and it was just a matter of how deep. And Noonan able to get it out of here.
Now
I
coming
would
to
say
the
probably
plate, the third baseman, Shea
200 all the way
Seegert.
around here at Potosi's field here, so about a 220-foot home run there for Jessica Noonan.
Yeah, that was no cheeky.
No, not at all.
That one looked like a no-doubter for the most part.
First pitch now to Shea Seegert. Takes a ball. So 2-out damage again for Potosi-Cassville. All of their runs coming with 2 outs thus far tonight. That one's hit out towards center. Cron under it will make the play, and that will end the inning.
Seegert's going to fly to center for the third out of the
home
inning.
run from Jessica Noonan.
But Potosi-Cassville pushes across 2 runs on 2
As
hits.
we head to the top of the 6th.
No errors and nobody left stranded. We go to the 6th. Potosi-Cassville 4, Pershing 3.
Number 12, re-entry.
To open the 6th for the Hawks, Banasic, Cron, and Knapp.
back here at Potosi High School. 4-3, Potosi-Cassville leads the third sheet of Lady Hawks. We head to the top of the sixth here. A two-run home run last inning by Jessica Noonan gave Potosi-Cassville the lead. And now it'll be up to Lily Cron, Macy Benosic, and Mackenzie Knapp. Thank you, Jay. And the first three up here for the Hawks in this sixth inning.
Seesaw game here.
Yes, back and forth. Both teams not satisfied with the lead or with being behind. They're going back and forth here.
Leading off the top of the sixth. Third baseman, Macy Benosic.
Benosic will step in at the plate. She had a double last time at the plate. He was able to score a run for the Hawks. And Weber on the mound again for Potosi-Cassville. First pitch swung on by Benosic towards third. Good stop, throw made, good play there at shortstop by Michaela Bauer. And one pitch and one out for the Hawks
With
here.
one down, the center fielder, number 4, Lily
Towards
Cron.
Bauer there.
Yeah, she was
Velocity from
able to just kind of eat the baseball and then throw it to first. Cron at the plate here now with one out. Swings away and sends one back up the middle. Base hit. That one got away from the center fielder. Cron heads towards second and she'll make it on the play. As Cron heads up base running there. Notice the little bobble from the center fielder and able to head on into second.
Yeah, that's that speed on display once again for Crown.
With one down,
Single.
and a runner on second, coming to the plate. The left fielder, Mackenzie Knapp.
Now she legs out a double. Prairie threatening once again, and Coach Pat Hall wants to have a chat here with his senior and junior. Junior in the base path being Lily Cron, and senior being Mackenzie Knapp, who's looking for her first time last night.
Knapp with a runner out there in scoring position, looking to get the tying run home here in the top of the sixth. Weber deals. Strike called. Knapp disagrees, but the call was made anyway. And it is 0-1. Pitch from Weber. That one's high. And it's 1-1 to Mackenzie Knapp.
Yeah, no pinch runner for
Lily
Prairie
Cron,
out
yeah,
there.
don't need to bring
That's-
any more speed in.
That's who you want out there.
Knapp swings right through the 1-1, and it's now 1-2 to the left fielder. Anything in the grass should score a run. With Lily Cron out at second. But Knapp looking to just get something in play potentially and letting the baseball, softball gods take over. Good take there from Knapp. One at the top of the strike zone. It's 2-2 to Mackenzie Knapp. Weber set and deals the 2-2. Low to Knapp. 3-2 now. Knapp taking a couple close pitches in this at bat. She'll look to see what she can do here with a 3-2. Weber sets and deals. High to Knapp, and she'll get on here.
Knapp draws the walk to put runners at
One
first
out.
and second with one down.
In the top of the sixth, Hawks have runners at first and second here.
Coming to the plate,
Great at bat
the right
there
fielder,
for
Holt Martin.
Mackenzie Knapp. She was down in the count, battled back, took some very close pitches, and now we've got Holt Martin up, who had a double earlier, and she'll see if she can replicate some success.
Yeah,
there.
scored 2 runs on that, and she hit it out to right center, but the center fielder not shaded that way as Martin whips one towards third. Seeger goes to third first, throw to first, gets away, and now Knapp gets to third. She's going towards home, and the throw will be late at the plate. Now Martin takes off for second, and she'll get in there, and now round it hard, but she'll now take off for third as they fall asleep there. So a wild play, we'll try to sort it out here for you. As Martin sent a ground ball towards third.
The ground ball by
Stepped on
Martin.
the bag at third for the force out.
Eventually is going to
Threw
push
towards
across
first.
the
The throw
map
was
with
wild,
the fourth run
and that allowed
for
Mackenzie
Prairie
Knapp
as
to
we're
race
back
all the way
even,
around
4-4.
from second to home to tie the game, and then Martin able to use her wheels to get to third and caught Potosi-Cassville napping.
Yeah, crazy play there. Martin was standing at first. She had a little bit of a turn, but no turn enough to warrant a play towards second. And then Mackenzie Knapp catches the defense snapping.
Yep, gets home. Yeah, no pun intended again from you there. And first pitch fouled back by Drew Fuller. It's 4-4 here, top of the 6th.
The batter now back to the top of the order for Drew Fuller.
Some damage here with 2 outs again, and Fuller looking to drive in the go-ahead run at third. Takes a pitch high, and it's 1-1 to Fuller.
Yeah, big day for Noonan on the Potosi-Cassville side. Big day for Hope Martin as well on the Prairie side.
Yep. Don't think we'll be able to give her an RBI on that one, but still getting the ball in play with less than 2 outs. As that ball is ripped down the left field line from Fuller. That'll get to the wall. That'll score the runner, and Fuller will head on into second base with a go-ahead RBI double here with 2 outs.
Fuller's 2-out double is going to drive in the 5th run as Martin crosses the plate.
From the leadoff batter, Drew Fuller.
Now the plate, the
RBI
pitcher.
double here, and it's 5-4. Prairie Sheen leads Potosi-Cassville.
The seesaw's going the other side.
Yeah, it's just
now.
going back and forth here.
Prairie takes the lead. First hit of the day for Fuller. A double right down the line. Got all the way to the fence, too.
Hall now at the plate. Has another RBI chance here. Runner at second. Takes a first pitch strike. And it's 0-1 to Hall as she can help herself here by bringing in another run and giving herself a 2-run lead on the mound. Hall down the right field line, just fouled by about 10 yards. And it'll be 0-2 now to Hall. Top of the 6th here between Prairie Sheen and Potosi-Cassville. Hawks lead at 5-4. 2 strikes on Hall, 2 outs in the inning, and a runner standing on second base, Drew Fuller. Weber set, deals the 0-2. Outside, Fuller takes off for third. The throw in time. Great play there by Noonan. And
Buck Stillington on the top of the 6th inning.
Out at third. That'll
In the
end
inning
the 6th.
for Prairie Sheen, 2
Top of
runs.
the 6th, I should say. We'll head to the bottom of it.
Couple of
Bucks
hits,
take
couple
back the
errors,
lead.
and
They
no one
lead
left stranded.
5-4, back in 1.
We go to the bottom of the 6th. Score now Prairie Sheen 5, Potosi-Cassville 4. 2 up for Potosi-Cassville on the bottom of the 6th. Walsh, Ryder, and Weber.
Welcome back here to Potosi High School. Jake got a note from Greg Bender, who's listening back in Prairie Sheen, says, all puns are intended, so he thinks you meant to do that. Greg, I saw the look on Jake's face. He did not mean to say that second pun about Mackenzie Knapp.
Definitely did not mean to do that one, but
the other ones might have been intended. As we head to the bottom of the 6th here at Potosi High School.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th,
5-4
first baseman, Aspen Walsh.
in this opening night of girls softball here in the state of Wisconsin. And it will be number 14, Aspen Walsh, to lead it off for Potosi-Cassville Co-op. Scout Hall on the mound for the Hawks. First pitch swung on towards left. Knapp settles under it, and she'll secure it.
Quite a rough for out number
for
1.
Hall. And it's 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th.
Out of the plate.
yeah, a little bit of
Right
frustration
fielder.
from Scott Hall in that last play when she was at the bat, or up at the plate. She was definitely ready to drive that run in.
And then the runner gets, out on the bases. Frustrating, but she knows she can control the game from the mound here and does just that, getting the first pitch out. Up to the plate now is Kylie Ryder, the right fielder for Potosi-Cassville. With one out here, bottom of the sixth. Hall pitches, swung on and missed. And it is 1-1 now.
Ryder struggling a bit at the plate today. 2 of the 4 Ks for Scout Hall.
That one catches the bottom of the zone. Good pitch from Hall, and it's 1-2 now. Hall set, deals the 0-2, or excuse me, 1-2. And that one is low and inside. It'll be 2-2 now. Umpire cleaning off home plate. 1-2 count, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Hall deals a strikeout. Look in there, a great pitch at the top of the zone for Scout Hall. Gets her 5th K of the evening. And there's 2 outs
down coming to the plate. The pitcher, Malia Weber.
Painting the cleavers there for Hall. A bit up and a bit away, but looks like it caught that corner. No argument too much there from Ryder. We got 2 down in the bottom of the 6th.
Hall set to deal. First pitch swung on and missed by the pitcher, Malia Weber. Hall getting some instruction from the dugout. Now set, deals the 0-1. That one a beauty of a pitch from Hall. Catches the outside corner and it's 0-2. Hall set, deals the 0-2, high and outside for ball 1. 1-2 now to Weber.
A little bit of extra mustard on that one.
Yeah, some extra oomph on that one. As we get into the later innings here, trying to find anything you can to get the pitch across. That one's fouled back, and it'll remain 1-2.
Weber so far, strikeout victim and a walk back in the 4th.
Looking to help herself here, as she will swing right through the 1-2 pitch. So another strikeout for Hall, and we will head to the 7th inning. 7th inning.
A 3-3 down, bottom of inning number 6.
1 minute on
So it means
WPRE.
Bergine 5, Potosi-Cassville 4.
And then I would have jinxed it, we'd have been until the cows came home.
In the 7th, duel for the Hawks, Hall, Wall, and Kennedy.
Welcome back here to Potosi High School, top of the 7th now. Hawks looking to get some insurance runs here. They needed 5-4 over Potosi-Cassville here on this opening night. Girls softball here in the state of Wisconsin.
Lee Weber back out for another inning of work for Potosi-Cassville Co-op. She's relatively high pitch count, I would say, Cody, but
Yeah.
she's been working well.
Haven't really been keeping track, obviously, because there's no pitch count here in softball, so we don't really need to keep track of that. But we haven't really noticed the fatigue. Obviously, Bergine
Leading
got
off the
some good
7th
hits
for the Hawks,
and some
the pitcher,
good
Scout
running
Hall.
drives, but nothing where you're seeing fatigue from Weber.
Right.
It'll be Scout Hall start things off here now for the Hawks. She was up at the plate when Fuller got caught on the base paths in the 6th inning. First pitch to Hall is low and outside. It'll be 1-0. It'll be Hall, Wall, and Kennedy for the Hawks in the top of the 7th. That one swung on back up the middle, past the glove of Weber, and Hall gets on with the base hit to lead off the 7th, and she's thinking, hey, I could have done that last inning, we'd have another run on the board, but ifs and buts, candy and nuts.
Yeah,
and
two for 4 today, pardon me, Cody.
Yes, no problem.
For Hall.
Yeah, she gets, pinch runner comes in for her now, number 17.
Knapp again, courtesy runner at first.
Try to get a name on that. Number 17.
Knapp.
Oh, Knapp. It's Ashlyn Knapp again. Okay.
At the plate, the shortstop, Allie Wall.
Comfortable up there at the plate already
Yes.
as a freshman.
Yes,
just driving
indeed.
that one right up the middle. You
Yep.
can tell this is not her first rodeo.
And a lot of high school baseball and softball is hitting the pitch or hitting the ball where it's pitched. Don't try to put the ball where you want it. You have to go where it's pitched. If the ball's outside, you got to send it to right field. Or if it's on the outside and you're lefty, send it to left field. You have to do things with that, and she did a good job there of sending that one right back up the middle. As Wall takes a first pitch ball, swings on the second one, and that one will go foul on the third base line. As the second time we've seen Ashlyn Knapp out there running the base pass. And Allie Wall at the plate here, nobody out, top of the 7th. Hawks lead it 5-4. Weber with the pitch and a bunt attempt from Wall, but she pulled it back. It'll be 2-1 now.
Yeah, Ashlyn, of course, sister of Mackenzie, who was very active on the base pass.
Yep.
And scored a pivotal run for the Lady Hawks.
Yeah, gave them the game tying run, I believe, back in the 6th inning. Knotted at 4. The 2-1 to Wall is low. Good stop there by Noonan behind the plate. Keeps Knapp at first. And it's 3-1. Wall checks her wristband. See what she's supposed to do here at the plate. 3-1. Weber pitches, strike called, throw down to second. Ball is bobbled by the shortstop, and Knapp will get in safely. Throw was good and on time from Noonan, just unable to corral it at short with Bauer. And Knapp will steal second. It'll be a full count now to Wall.
Yeah, nicely done there, just too much speed from Ashlyn Knapp. It was a fake bunt attempt on a 3-1 count, which you don't see very often, but now we got a full count here for Wall.
Yeah, full count. Runner at second, nobody out here, top of the 7th. Weber sets and deals. That one is scorched to the left, but that one's gonna bounce up off the school there. I thought it might find the roof of the school, but it takes a one hopper to it, and it'll be 3-2 still to Wall. (3-2) from Weber. Foul back, a defensive swing there from Wall. As I think she chased ball 4, but you can't be too careful here with 2 strikes. Obviously, got to play defense a little bit.
Yeah, not going to want to go down swinging here, especially a 3 hitter. Or looking, pardon me.
Full count pitch from Weber. That one's rocketed down the left field line. They're going to call foul ball. As that was a close play there. And I think the ump made the right call there. It looked like it was just left of the line.
Yeah. Looked like Pat Hall was trying to sell that.
He was trying to sell it pretty hard by telling his runners to keep moving. But I think the right call there made as it was a foul ball down the left field. Nobody out here. Top of the 7th, 5-4. Hawks lead Potosi-Cassville. Top of the 7th here. Full count to Allie Wall. Swung on, again fouled back, and she's battling here in this at-bat.
Yeah, at least an 8-pitch at bat has to be. 4 straight foul balls from Wall. Good battle here between 2 of the premier players on each team, I would say.
Yeah. Weber trying to get this out here. That one's going to be popped up towards the outfield. That's going to fall. And Knapp will make it over to third. Had to stay near second base because of
Single
nobody
Wall
out.
is going to put runners on the corner with nobody down.
But able to make it over to third. Wall able to get the ball in play, get
Coming to the
another
plate,
base
the
hit.
first
And
baseman,
now we'll have runners at the
Allison
corners with
Kennedy.
nobody out here.
Yeah, you never want to be too sure if you're Knapp there. She couldn't really tell the flight of it too much as Coach Pat Hall picked it up right off the bat, but years of experience seeing
Yeah,
that.
and a different angle on
Yeah.
seeing the ball. And if you're Ashland Knapp, you don't want to make that out on the base paths. That first out, you never want to make it at third base for sure, but even second base in that situation, getting doubled up, then you're in a real bad spot in the inning. So makes a good heads-up play, gets rewarded, makes it over to third. And it'll be runners at the corners here for the Hawks, as we'll have a conversation at the mound with the Potosi-Cassville defense. And if you're Potosi-Cassville, you're not out of this game by any means. Only down a run. Nobody out in this inning, but you have a chance to maybe get a double play. It looks like they have the infield in here, so they're going to try to save the run from scoring from third. So there's still a way out of this inning. You have a strikeout pitcher on the mound in Weber. And so if she can try to get through the heart of this Perdushian order, get some strikeouts, they can still get out of this inning, only trailing by 1.
Yeah, Allison Kennedy does have a strikeout too back in the first inning, which seems like so long ago, but
Yes. Weber will deal. Kennedy swings on the first one, pop up to the second baseman, infield fly rule, and the batter will be out.
Top of second for the first out of the inning.
Good catch there and good play by the second baseman. I believe that's Bierman.
With one down, coming to the plate, number 40,
So 1 out now
McKenna, 40.
in the top of the 7th. And Potosi-Cassville looks like they're going to play the right side of the infield in and the left side back. As it'll be McKenna 40 at the plate here with 1 out, runners on the corners. Attempts a bunt, but pulled it back, and Wall will head over to second base with no throw. And so we'll have runners at second and third now for Perdushian here, top of the 7th. McKenna 40 at the plate with 1 out. The 1-0 pitch, outside, 2-0.
Lori looking for her first hit today. Also a strikeout victim back in the first inning.
Weber set to deal the 2-0. High. It'll be 3-0 now for you. It'll be interested to see here with a 3-0 count and a base open at first. Will they just throw a ball here and send 40 on her way? Weber sends one down the middle on a strike, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, it'd be a.
She says the heck with that.
Yeah, it would be because you have Macy Benasik on deck.
Yep.
We had a winning double back in the 4th.
3-1, the pitch. Foul back, now 3-2, so Weber battles her way back, gets it to a full count here, and trying to get that second out of the inning. Hawks still with runners at second and third here, 1 out, top of the 7th. They lead by 1. That one swung on by 40 to the left side, and that one's going to get down in foul territory. And we'll stay at 3-2.
You can't overstate that runner at third base enough. We haven't had a lead more than a run yet.
Yep.
In today's game.
Yeah, neither team with more than a 1-run lead, so that could be huge here if the Hawks can get it across. The pitch, swung on and missed by 40. Weber gets the strikeout she was looking for. Battled back from 3-0
Strikeout for
to a
number 2
strikeout.
in the inning.
It's 2 outs here now. And
2 down
top
now,
of the
into the
7th,
plate,
Hawks
third baseman,
runners
Macy
out in
Benasik.
scoring position.
Feels like a momentum shifting play right here. I mean, you get this out here if you're Potosi-Cassville, and then you go in with the bats ready for the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Weber with the pitch. Swung on by Benasik left side, and that one will get out of play, and it'll be strike 1. You have to think back to the conversation that Potosi-Cassville had at the mound with their coaching staff. Whatever was said there calmed the troops down thus far, and they'll see if they can get out of this inning with no runs coming across. Benasik swings at the second one. That one's on a play as well, so quickly 0-2 to Benasik here, and Weber in position to get out of this inning.
Benasik's been on Weber's pitches pretty well today. Was a strikeout recipient back in the second. We'll see if she can make some contact here.
The 0-2 from Weber. Bounces. And a good stop there by Noonan. One thing we've seen from both catchers thus far, great defense. Not too many pass balls, if any, that I can remember. And Noonan with a caught steal, and she got Fuller out at third on a steal attempt. Weber throws the pitch, and that one's fouled off to the left by Benasic. And we'll do 0-2 again, or 1-2 I should say. Both fan bases here can sense this moment, this big at bat here in this game. And Weber set to deal the 1-2. Swung on by Benasic, and she swings right through it. So
Strikeout's going to end the top of the seventh.
He's out of the inning with that.
No runs on 2 hits and 2 left stranded.
Hawks had their chances.
We go to the bottom of the seventh. Potosi-Cassville looking to walk them off.
Potosi-Cassville comes up for their last plate appearance.
Two up for PC in the bottom of the seventh. Bierman, Breitsbecker, and Bauer.
That's gutsy. Yeah. Back here at Potosi High School as we head to the bottom of the seventh here in this opening night game between the Prairie Machine Lady Hawks and the
Ready to lead things off here at the bottom of the
Hawks
seventh.
leading 5-4.
The second baseman,
It'll be
Emily
last
Bierman.
ups for Potosi-Cassville unless they can come across with a run or two. And it'll be Emily Bierman to lead things off for Potosi-Cassville. Scout Hall still on the mound. Gets a first pitch strike here to lead off the bottom of the seventh. Hall ready, deals again. That one's fouled back. Quickly 0-2 on Bierman.
Yeah, you can really tell that Scout Hall's locked in after that home run, has not given up a hit since that home run to Noonan, and she's really battled back nicely. Definitely something you want to see out of a freshman nonetheless.
Yeah, and great job by the Blackhawks batters as that one's popped up towards shortstop, and Wall makes the play for out number one here in the bottom of the seventh. Great job by the Hawks batters there. You have a freshman pitcher on the mound, gives up her first career home run, loses the lead, but they pick her
Pinch hitting
back
for
up, get her some
Breitsbecker.
runs, get her back.
Number 44,
That's gotta be a confidence
Natalie
booster when you're on the
Freed.
mound, knowing your teammates. Anytime you give up a run, they're getting it right back for you.
Right, yeah. It's just the entire scheme of the game just makes you feel that much more positive, like you don't have to do it all yourself.
Exactly right. And we'll have a pinch hitter here. It'll be Natalie Freed. Natalie Freed is the batter for Potosi-Cassville, her first plate appearance of the evening. She'll be pinch hitting for Gracie Breitsbecker. With one out here in the bottom of the seventh, Hall. First pitch is a ball. And it'll be 1-0 to Freed.
All right, Forrest, here you go.
That one fouled to the right side.
Here you go, here you go.
It'll be 1-1 now.
The key sequence here, we have the top of the order next with Michaela Bauer. All 4 runs have been scored by the top 3 hitters for Potosi-Cassville.
So yeah, a big spot here, as you mentioned, yeah, to get this out here. Foul ball out of play there by Freed, and it is 1-2 now on the pinch hitter. Got to be hard as a pinch hitter coming into the 7th inning of the game, and your final at bats after have been sitting on the bench for the entirety. And she fouls another one back, but she's staying right with Hall here. And it's 1 and 2.
Yeah, you can ask your teammates how fast it's coming in and what it looks like, but you can only see so much from the bench.
Right, nothing compares to the real thing. And we'll be interested to see here if Hall tries a little speed change here with a 1 and 2 pitch. She does just that, but it's low. And good stop there by Crumple. And it's 2 and 2 now to Free. Hall set, deals. Fouled off again there from Free. She's getting her money's worth here in this at bat. And it remains 2 and 2 now.
Hall still pounding the strike zone. A nice at bat here, coming off cold off the pine.
I think she senses the same thing. Top of the order, waiting on deck, needs to get this out. And that one is going to be fouled off to the right side as well. A little tapper. And Crumple hustles with everything. No matter where the ball is, she is always moving. And it'll stay at 2 and 2 the count with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Hawks lead at 5-4 here. Opening night of girls softball. Hawks looking to get a win here on opening night, as that one is tapped out towards third. Bonasic fields and throws, and we're going to have a foul ball called. So it looked like only the umpire and Natalie Freed knew it was going to be a foul ball because she wasn't running very hard down the line, and I wondered why. But a foul ball called, must have bounced in foul territory right in front of home plate. So 2 and 2 to Freed with 1 out here. Hall deals. Ball inside, so now a full count here to Natalie Freed.
Great at bat here from a pinch hitter. Can't overstate bringing it to 3 and 2 with at least 5 foul balls.
Hall set, deals. That one fouled off to the right side. We'll do it again here. And we'll stay full to Freed. Lights have come on here now at the ball field. At least that's the first time I've noticed, so maybe they've been on for a while and I just haven't noticed. As Hall gets set to deal. Pitch towards second. First and second.
Freed's going to come through with a pinch hit single.
Natalie Freed, so about a
time run on base.
Freed finally gets the base hit.
That'll bring to the plate the top of the order, the shortstop, Michaela Bauer.
Over in the hole between the first and second baseman. Castle with a pinch runner here now.
Breitspecker will re-enter as the pinch runner.
Re-enter as the pinch runner. So Freed gets the base hit. Breitspecker hits the run. That's a pretty good 1-2 punch there for Potosi-Cassville. Now back to the top of the order and Michaela Bauer.
It's kind of a bat that wins you games. I mean, you can't overstate how good an at bat that really was. She saws it off, puts it between 3 players technically with the right field.
Yes. If I'm a head coach, that at bat gets you a start in the next game, in my opinion. Coming out there, battling, giving your team life, hope here in the bottom of the 7th with 1 out. As Coach Hall now will come to the mound. A little discussion here with the troops. Talking over, what they got going on here. 1 out, runner at first. Hawks lead 5-4 in the bottom of the 7th. We've had a great back and forth game here. You can't ask for a better game on night 1. We were talking beforehand, would there be some miscues, worrying about too many swings and misses or, anything like that. But both these teams have been pretty sound defensively for the most part. And both been able to get runs with 2 outs. And we've seen a home run from Potosi-Cassville and Jessica Noonan. And we've seen some scorching doubles from the Hawks. There was Macy Bonasic, Hope Martin, and Drew Fuller had a double, I believe, as well. So all getting runs on those doubles. And so that's how the Hawks lead at 5-4 here, and we're all set for play again.
Yeah, this could be an early game of the year.
Coming to the plate, shortstop, Michaela Bauer.
So, a real treat here.
Yes.
At Potosi High School.
Scout Hall on the mound still for the Hawks. She's gone the distance thus far, 6 1/3. Has a lead with a runner on first and 1 out. The pitch to Bauer, fouled back out of play. It'll be 0-1 to the shortstop.
Bauer technically 0 for 2 today, been hit by a pitch and scored a run. 2 flyouts to Mackenzie Knapp.
Ball high. Bauer looked like she was going to attempt a bunt there. Trying to get that runner over in scoring position if you're Potosi-Cassville. But as we've seen with both these teams, runners are in scoring position whenever they get on the base paths with these teams' ability to hit the home run into doubles. That one's outside again. Throw back to first is out into right field. Now the runner taken out for second. The throw there is late. And Breitsprecher into second base, so the throw from the catcher, Crumple, was low and Kennedy couldn't corral it. Got into right field. And the throw late from right. Now a runner in scoring position for Potosi-Cassville.
Yeah, one from Crumple you probably would rather just not have. You might just want to eat that. Nice throw from Hope Martin though in right field.
Down the middle from Hall there. Brings it to 2-2 now with 1 out here. And if you're Scott Hall, you say, I don't care about the runner at second. I'm attacking this batter here, getting to 2 outs. She'll look to do just that here. She sets and deals. Right back up the middle, base hit towards Cron in center. We'll have a play at the plate here as Cron throws it home, and she is safe as Cooper couldn't corral the baseball. And perfect throw for Cron.
Breitsprecher safe on the play at home. Tie to score at 5. Bauer motors around the third.
A base hit up the middle.
With the winning run standing there at third.
Paige Seeger.
Coming to the plate. The left fielder, Paige
Excuse
Seeger.
me, no, that was Michaela Bauer, excuse me. Right up the middle, Cron threw a beauty, a dart home, just unable to corral it. Was Crumple that snuck through her. She had a great job blocking the plate. Runner came across and scored though. And it'll be 5-5 now here in the bottom of the 7th with a runner at third.
Yeah, the Lady Hawks are in a pickle now. Game-winning run 60 feet away. As you said, just a perfect throw. Crumple was, I think, almost a little too worried about blocking the plate, so just catching it and trying to tag. It was there in plenty of time, bang, bang, play. She dropped it. The key here is Michaela Bauer's at third base. If you hit that cutoff, I mean, that's the game-winning run right there.
Right, exactly. With no fault to Cron, obviously she made a great play throwing it home. But yeah, as you mentioned, now the runner gets over to third and heads up base running there by Bauer to get all the way to third. She basically never stops running on the play and now sets herself up in good position with Paige Seeger at the plate here as the Hawks are having a discussion at the mound talking about what they're going to do here with the game-winning run at third.
Yeah, I guess there's really no cutoff. I'll go back and change my thought. There's no cutoff, but you want to be ready to go if you're Crumple because you got another runner out there.
Yep.
So you can't
Exactly.
take your time back.
Intentional walk here issued.
Seeger will reach on the
Seeger.
intentional
So,
walk to put
Hawks
runners at first and third with 1
putting
down.
runners at the corners here with 1 out.
Take out the papers and the trash.
And it'll be Jessica Noonan at the plate here. So interesting, you walk Seeger to get to Noonan, who has a home run earlier in the ballgame. Now looking to bring across the winning run here in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, if this is a double play here off of Noonan, they're gonna
walk her as well.
Noonan will also receive the intentional walk to load the bases.
Loaded, and the key there, Jim,
Coming to the plate.
force out at any base here now.
The third
So that gives
baseman,
the Hawks the ability to
Shea Seeger.
roll home and just have to get the force out at the plate by stepping on the base here. And so bases loaded here, and those runners at second and first don't matter. Only the runner at third matters in terms of scoring here. And it'll be Shea Seeger at the mound. She'll bunt right out in front of home plate, foul ball.
How do you get an intentional?
Interesting tactic from Potosi-Cassville. They're bunting with
suicide squeeze almost.
almost, yeah, but you can't suicide squeeze with and the base is full. All Crumple had to do there was pick up the ball, step on home plate, and they had an out. So we'll see what Seeger does here now with an 0-1 count. She'll try to bunt again, straight out in front of home plate. Scout throws home, out at the plate. And the throw back to third. Now they got a runner in a pickle. They'll take her out. And so a double play from the Hawks.
A double play is going to end the 7th inning.
Scout Hall with a great flip home. And then Crumple, as you
And we'll go to the 8th.
heads up with the
And the score
baseball,
tied
heads
at
up
9.
her off of third. And they tag her out in between the bases. Double play ends the inning. And we're going to go to extras here on opening night. We'll have the top of the 8th in 1 minute on WPRE. They put a runner at second for extras.
I believe so, yes.
Okay. That's what I thought. I just wasn't sure.
I believe so.
I think she anticipated it to be a winning run and was just like coming around, and then, yeah, Crumple just noticed it.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
Right?
It's raining, but then
And a
some
great
more.
play by Wall to come across and cover third from behind. Welcome back here to Potosi High School. Extra innings here on
Open
Monday
eighth for
night.
Potosi.
Jake, you mentioned
Ron,
the potential
Knapp,
game of the year
and
type
Martin.
situation going on, and it's starting to be just that here early on as we head to extra innings at 5-5 in a crazy way that the bottom of the seventh ended there. So bases were loaded for Potosi-Cassville in a bunt from Shea Seeger. Scout Hall charged, flipped it home, got the force out at home, and then great heads-up baseball there. She noticed the runner coming off of third, got a little too far off the base, and Allie Wall was able to cover third from the shortstop position, and they got her to pickle and tagged her out.
Yeah, Crumple, who was sleeping a bit on the previous play, makes up for it there. Great throw to the shortstop, Wall, who was covering third, and just a massive
Hitting off the eighth.
defensive performance there.
Yep.
The center fielder,
Matt Hall looks like a
Lily
genius,
Pond.
like I said.
Exactly
Play,
right.
so
Yes.
call to intentionally walk two batters there.
Yep, indeed, as we'll head to the top of the eighth here now, and it'll be Lily Cron. She'll bunt out in front of the plate, scooped up by Noonan, throw to first in time, but the ball was bobbled at first, so Noonan
Cron's
makes a
gonna beat
great
out the
play,
bunt
but
single
the
to
throw
lead off the eighth.
gathered, and Cron gets on first here, one pitch and a base runner for the Hawks.
Second time Lily Cron's reached on a bunt. Didn't give her a hit there. She was legging that one out really well, and it was a bang-bang play.
Better now the left fielder, Mackenzie Knapp.
By the first baseman, Walsh.
We'll see how long it takes Cron to try to get to second here as the pitch. Bunt pulled back by Knapp, and Cron is out trying to steal second.
Caught stealing 2-6 for the first out.
A good throw there from Noonan. Couldn't get Cron at first, but gets her at second there. Cron caught stealing, and there will be one out here now in the top of the eighth.
Executed really well there by Potosi-Cassville. Curry trying to be very aggressive, try to get that run home, make her make a mistake, and credit to their defense.
1-0 the count to Knapp. She'll take a second one. High, 2-0. Now if you're Knapp, your approach completely changes here at the plate. You had a runner at first, nobody out, looking to just get him across. Now you got to swing away here and try to get on. And she'll take a pitch on the outside corner. 2-1 now to Knapp.
Weber still chugging along here through 7 1/3, pounding the strike zone and making your defense make plays.
Yep, and they have picked her up as Knapp swings that one out into center field, over top of the center fielder. Knapp on her way to second, now headed towards third, and she will stop there. So what looked to be a routine fly ball out in the center.
Knapp with the one-out triple.
On the center fielder out there, and Knapp continued to run
With
through
one
it,
down,
ends up getting
coming to the plate,
third,
the right
and now
fielder,
the Hawks
Martin.
are at third and one out.
Yeah, 200 to dead center. That one looked to be hit about 190. Maybe some carry from the wind. Doesn't look too windy out there, but just a lapse of judgment from the center fielder out there, and that really sets the table here for the Lady Hawks. Mackenzie Knapp, that'll be her first hit of the day, and now we've got Hope Martin up, one of the hottest Prairie hitters already today.
And with only one out, runner at third, the Potosi-Cassville infield steps in here now. And Martin at the plate looking to get the ball in play and get home a run. She'll bunt, and it'll go through the bat here, and it'll be 0-1.
Might have been thinking a intentional walk here, trying to double play, but Potosi-Cassville will play it out here and give Martin a chance.
Yeah, the difference here between the top and the bottom half of the inning is those runners you put on the bases, intentional walks, still can come across the score and matter here.
Right.
So if you're Potosi-Cassville, you're trying to get away with no runs, but at the worst, just the one run from third. So Martin here, 1-1 is the count now after she takes the ball. 1 out here, top of the 8th. She'll square to bunt again, up in the air, caught by the third baseman. That's Seeger, I believe.
Bunt pop for the second out. Seeger makes the play
Now
at
2
third.
outs with a runner at 3rd.
With 2 down, we go back to the top of the
You
order.
gotta get that bat head down so you don't pop it up in that
Drew
situation.
Fuller.
Maybe both coaches trying to do the little things, get a run across here,
Yep.
get those bunts, but neither paying dividends.
Now back to the top of the order for the Hawks. It's Drew Fuller. Swings away and sends this one out to left field. And dropped out there by the left fielder. And a run will come across the score as Fuller legs towards 3rd. The throw, not in time, now gets away from Fuller. And she will head back to 3rd as she thought better of going home there. So another fly ball hit deep out in
Fuller's
the
triple
outfield.
going to drive in the go-ahead run.
The left fielder unable to come away with the catch. Thought she had it in the glove for a minute.
With 2 down and a runner at 3rd.
Hawks take the
Coming to the
lead now.
plate. Scout
On
Hunt.
the hit as Mackenzie Knapp comes across and scores.
Yeah, it was a tough play for Seegert out there. Once again, that ball kind of sailing a bit, just barely out of her reach. But then you give credit to Fuller, who's legging around all the way to the bases, all the way to 3rd. He thought about going home, but it looked like Pat Hall just about grabbed her arm and got her back to 3rd just to make sure that last out was not at home.
So the Hawks lead it now 6-5 here, top of the 8th. Runner at 3rd and 2 outs. And Scout Hall at the plate, liner towards short and a stab there made by Bauer. A great
Line
play
drive
ends
stab
the
by
inning.
Bauer.
The Hawks have the lead as we head to the bottom of the 8th.
The line drive stabbed by Bauer
Last
is
chance
short
here
for the 3rd out.
Potosi-Cassville coming in 1 minute on WPRE.
Coming to the plate in the bottom of the 8th inning for Potosi-Cassville, Walsh, Strider, and Weber.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
Did you see if Derek had a baseball score on? I was looking, but it's... Welcome back here to Potosi High School. We're in extra innings here. Bottom of the 8th. The Hawks have the lead 6-5 after a RBI hit from Drew Fuller. Brought Mackenzie Knapp home. That's how the Hawks have the lead here. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Scout Hall still on the mound.
Leading off the bottom of the 8th for Potosi-Cassville, the first baseman, Aspen Walsh.
Life could be a dream, life could be a
As
dream.
it will be number 14, Aspen Walsh at the plate for Potosi-Cassville to lead it off here. And Hall ready, will deal the first pitch. High, ball 1 to Walsh.
3 flyouts for Walsh so far. One to the first baseman, second baseman, and left fielder.
The 1-0 swung on, fouled out of play to the right, and we're even at 1. Hall ready to pitch again at the rubber. Walsh steps in, the 1-1, outside, 2-1 now. I almost want to see how far this game goes to see how many innings these pitchers could pitch. Because it's amazing me right now that they're both still going. And, you know, I've seen, obviously, softball pitchers pitch 8 innings before. As that was ripped down the right field line, cut off by Martin, and a base hit for
Walsh with the real
Aspen
single
Walsh.
get things started in the bottom of the 8th.
Off the bottom of the 8th with a base hit and a runner for Potosi-Cassville.
Coming to the plate,
Pitchers
the right fielder,
pitch
Tanya Ryder.
innings before in softball, but it's just, it doesn't look like either one of them is fit to at this time, which is really surprising, especially this early in the season.
Right, you can tell these are they're quote-unquote aces in the first game. They're just pounding the strike zone over and over, giving the defense chances to make play. Kudos there to Walsh, who just sprayed down the right field line. But a good play by Martin to keep that a single.
First pitch strike there to Kylie Ryder, the right fielder. As Hawks lead by 1 here, bottom of the 8th. Opening night here, girls high school softball. That one is a ball high. As you can see, Walsh getting a big secondary lead over at first base, trying to get Crumple to either throw behind her or force an errant throw like they did in the 7th inning. Swung on and missed there from Ryder, and it's 1-2 now to the right fielder.
3 Ks for Ryder so far. Tough day to start for her. She can amend it here with a hit, but down 1-2 in the count.
That one hit towards third. Panasic with a basket catch hits the play. Makes the play, I should say, in foul territory. Good play there from the senior. Good range from her. And there's 1 out here now in the bottom of the 8th.
Didn't think there's much of a
Coming away with 1 down. Pitcher, Malia Weber.
Makes the play, and Walsh is too far off first to have any chance to tag. It's a long throw from her. Panasic caught it, so it might have been close, but you can't expect her to make such a great catch.
Exactly, and a good job of her turning her glove to make it a basket catch instead of trying to catch it with a side angle. First pitch low to Malia Weber, the opposing pitcher here for Potosi-Cassville Co-op. Runner at first, 1 out. Hawks lead by 1. That one swung on towards center field. That's going to drop in there. Tron runs in on it, hits it off a hop, and
Weber's base hits going for runners at first and second with 1 out.
1 out in the bottom of the 8th.
Coming to the plate now, the second baseman, Emily Bierman.
What would be the winning run over at first? Walsh at second.
Up to the plate now, Emily Bierman. With an RBI opportunity here, looking to extend this ball game. Ball high. To Bierman, it's 1-0. Hall's 1-0. Down the middle and right at the knees for strike number 1. It's 1-1.
Bierman a couple flyouts and a ground out to second.
That one out towards right center. That's going to be in the gap and towards the wall. Has a chance.
Bierman's going to find the gap.
Win the game for Potosi.
Ball scores
Right around
from Ron Weber, and she's going to score as well as Potosi-Cassville walks it off.
Potosi-Cassville walks it off here.
Emily Bierman drives in 2.
RBI.
Final score 7-6, Potosi-Cassville.
For Emily Bierman. And a tough way for the Hawks to lose this one. 7-6 here in the bottom of the 8th. Scorcher off the bat from Bierman. And once the ball got to the wall, it would be impossible for Hershey to get the ball in time to get that winning run out at the plate. So yeah, as we mentioned here, tough one for the Hawks. They lose 7-6 in the bottom of the 8th. We'll come back in 2 minutes, do a quick recap, and we'll get out of here tonight. So a final from Potosi High School, 7-6. Potosi-Cassville Co-op defeats the Prairie Shading Blackhawks. Yeah, Nate, we'll do a quick post game, let you get out of here.